If you think you have a problem with drinking or know someone who does, where do you go for help? The Current's Veronica Quezada has the third part of our series on alcohol abuse at USC.
Alcohol is fun and games for a lot of people, but for some, fun and games can turn into a drinking problem.
I think if a student is blacking out on any kind of a regular basis, that's definitely a serious red flag.
As we've heard, USC is a party school, but that's not necessarily a good thing.
The students do harm to themselves by talking about the school as a party school, because then it sets an expectation that that overconsumption is norm.
This is one of the main bars frequented by USC students. And while alcoholism is a progressive disease, it can start with at-risk drinking. That's defined as 5 drinks for men in one sitting and 4 drinks for women.
This is not alcoholism, right? But we know that as a population, at that point, 4 or more for a woman, 5 or more for a man, that bad things start to happen.
If you think you have a problem with alcohol, there's help at every turn. In the area around USC, there are more than 30 Alcohol Anonymous meetings every day, and you don't have to identify as an alcoholic to go.
As part of the 12-step program, one of the things that we don't do is define somebody as an alcoholic. And at Claire, I would not want somebody to be told they're an alcoholic.
That means the definition is left to the individual. Alcoholics Anonymous provides 12 questions on its website to help you determine that. Questions such as, have you ever decided to stop drinking for a week or so, but only lasted for a couple of days? Or, do you wish people would mind their own business about your drinking, stop telling you what to do?
Oftentimes, people don't seek help until something serious has happened.
That's called hitting bottom. But not everybody has to lose everything first.
There is a slight shift in the stigma. There's a slight shift in the kind of negative press that rehab has gotten, that people are willing to say, you know, this seems to be a problem, and maybe there's some place that I can go for help.
Meanwhile, if students aren't ready for AA, there's a basics program at USC. 2 one-hour sessions to help you see if you have to make changes in your drinking.
Basics allows the participant an opportunity to take a deeper look at their own personal alcohol use and decide whether they want to make any behavioral changes.
Changes that can only come from the students themselves. Veronica Quezada, ATVN.